If you're feeling stuck, take a pause. Starting over isn't new to us. We've reinvented ourselves many times. How do I know? Because my friends have, I have, and if you think back, so have you. We're just getting to act two of our own story. And sometimes, writing is simply a walk down memory lane. Hello, fiction babes and storytellers. Welcome to Habits of a Writer, the podcast where we talk about the good habits that lead to a finished manuscript. I'm your host, Portia Leivette. I myself have written several novels, self published too, and I'm currently working on the next one. For me, I write what I know, and my 30s were a turning point. And as much as I'd love to change parts of that decade, I wouldn't. The good days and the hard ones shaped the woman who would carry me into the decades that followed. They taught me resilience, patience, and how to stay, especially when things felt uncomfortable. I started this season talking about the middle of the story, the part where things slow down, where doubt creeps in, and where many writers walk away. You've heard the rules that help you finish. You've heard the action steps. Now comes the part that matters most: execution. Let me tell you a story. I went to junior high school in Tampa, Florida. Summers were hot, and miniskirts were the new fashion craze. The school board made it okay for girls to wear them, but boys weren't allowed to wear shorts. So the guys protested. A large group of athletes showed up to school wearing miniskirts, and the school board, they suspended them all. But the protest didn't stop there. The girls sided with them, and eventually the rule was changed. Shorts were allowed. That, to me, is the epitome of Gen X. We don't quit, we pivot. We find another way for the things that matter. And that same energy, it applies to writing. After years of consuming productivity videos and advice, I learned something simple. If I truly want to finish something, I have to put it on my calendar. If I don't schedule it, it's far less likely to happen. And this matters because it's easy to say, just do the work, but doing gets complicated. Now that we're in midlife, time is precious. Making the most of our hours is a way of honoring ourselves. As Gen X women, we were often taught that our time belonged to everyone else. This is our chance to take it back. Sometimes a do not disturb sign isn't enough, mainly because my dogs can't read. But I'll escape to a coffee shop or the library. The goal isn't perfection, it's finding a time and a place to sit with the story. This is what execution looks like. Those boys didn't change the rule in one day, they had to keep showing up. And we have to show up for ourselves the same way. I love looking back at old planners. They're proof of progress, a map of how I got here, notes of how I pivoted when life got in the way. And it always does. The goal isn't to overschedule our life, it's to create space to think, space to write, space to honor what matters to you. Our mothers and grandmothers put themselves last, and many of us follow suit, believing it was the right thing to do. But what we once called selfish, we now recognize as self care. There's a line from the movie The Goonies that stayed with me since childhood. Mikey says, "Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here." And friends, that's where we are now. This is our time. We get to rewrite the rules, put ourselves first, and go on our own adventures. This week's habit is simple: schedule what's important. Be protective of your time. It belongs to you. No explaining necessary, no protest required. Hey, if you're new here and looking for tips on writing, building a sustainable writing routine, encouragement to publish your manuscript, and real conversation about the creative life, I'm so glad we found each other. I'll be here every Tuesday with a new episode. Until then, happy writing, my friends. Again, my name is Portia Leivette, and this is Habits of a Writer.